I am woman, I am fearless, I am sexy, I'm divine, I'm unbeatable, I'm creative, honey, you can get in line.
What's up, everybody? What's up? Compliments of the new season. I hope you're well rested. I hope you had some good holidays and had time for yourselves, some renewed energies for your goals, right? Personally, my wish for this channel is a lot of growth. I'm wishing for more and more growth. So I'm going to be looking to create a lot more engaging content for you guys. And in return, please hit that subscribe button. If you haven't subscribed already, do hit that subscribe button, like and comment and share. Let's totally reach for 1,000 subscribers in the next. While I was taking some time off, right? So I took some time to revisit some of the very long trial videos. And I was amazed by just how much I had not heard before. Some of the things I didn't even know. There's a lot with this. There's a lot with this trial. There's a lot. And to think it's been 9 years and it's still possible to come across something that you didn't know. Rata and that defense team, they have a lot. They have a lot to work with. I know a lot of you will probably not agree with me when it comes to the judge, right? When it comes to the judge, he's not very popular with you guys. You guys are a very tough crowd. But as I was watching some of these videos, when I was rewatching, I got to appreciate some of his interference in court a lot more. I got to appreciate it a lot more. Somebody else might think, no, he's now being a prosecutor. He's not supposed to be leading the witness. He's not. But for somebody who is watching, who's not a lawyer, those are pockets where you get to understand the law a little bit more sometimes, because sometimes you find that the questions that he asks the witness or even the defense or even Baloyi, those are questions that give a little bit more clarity onto a situation or onto whatever the witness is being questioned on. They give a little bit more clarity and get you to be able to appreciate a little bit more where he's trying to go or where he's coming from. I'm sure a lot of you beg to differ, but in those sessions, I got to realize that the man really knows his law. He knows his law. That one is not questionable. He knows his way around the law. So in those times where he became very vocal, much to the disapproval of many, those were some teachable moments. So when I was going through the court proceedings for 31st of October, when Constable Jonathan was still on the stand, I did wonder a little bit if the police has a system which they're able to pick up cases of abuse or assault of inmates or accused persons while they're still awaiting trial. I mean, when all protocol is observed, of course. And that is where Rata was able to help me out a little bit when he interfered with the questioning of Jonathan. He took over the questioning of the witness, and then he started talking about a procedure that was introduced by the police after Steve Biko was killed. Apparently, after Steve Biko was murdered, the police officers who were manning the cells were expected to start filling out the occurrence register book, such that if there were any incidents that happened during the day or that day, then the inmates would actually have a platform for them to be able to report that something had happened to them, whether they've been denied food, whether they've been sick, whether they've been assaulted or abused of any kind. That was the platform for them to be able to voice that to the police that were manning the cells. That's a good practice to implement, right? I mean, you'd expect that if there's such a procedure in place, you should be able to pick some of these things. But it doesn't look like that is the case, right? Because if it were the case, we wouldn't be having people like accused number 1 and 2 repeatedly accusing this group of police officers of all sorts of assault. And it never shows up anywhere. There's no charges laid against them. There's no record of a complaint in the occurrence book anywhere. And it's like the accused and the police officers are having two different stories. So it means even though this procedure may be there, it's not really implemented or is not really being carried out. When he talked about that procedure, it did seem like Officer Jonathan was aware of that procedure, because he did say this is part of the handing over process, and the police do those daily parades as described, or whatever routines that are supposed to happen. But maybe they are not just as effective as we would expect them to be. Or perhaps if the people that are actually manning the cells and completing the occurrence register book are the same people who are part of the investigating team. Just because there's a procedure, it doesn't mean it is being followed, or it doesn't mean it is being implemented effectively. So basically, how this procedure is being administered, or how this protocol is being administered within the system, is going to determine its outcome. If you're expecting anyone to report any form of abuse through their abuser, that report will not see the light of day. It won't. After the judge asked Jonathan all those questions about this procedure, Advocate Tulani Mgomezulu paged in and said that they didn't expect the constable to be able to agree to the allegations. They expected him to deny the allegations of assault, because the allegations were actually against him. They were being leveled against him. So this totally brings in the question of, how does this handover process actually work? How does it actually work? Is it the team that is involved in manning the cells? Is it also part of the investigating team? Or is it an independent team, a team that is independent of the investigating team, who actually completes this occurrence book? It looks like they may have dropped this procedure a long time ago. I mean, how come nothing ever showed up? And one of the accused allegedly told the magistrate that he was being assaulted. I think it was accused number 5. But how far did that go? After he told the magistrate that he was being assaulted in the police cells, how far did that go? What actions were taken after that? Or did it just end up there? I may have missed the part where the defense probably asked for the handover books. Yeah, so that they are able to establish who exactly is in charge of manning the cells, who exactly is in charge of recording the complaints, if any, of these accused while they're in the cells waiting for trial. So I'm interested to see what the handover books are saying. So the court will commence on the 22nd of January, and it will continue with Geninda's testimony. When the court adjourned in November, we're still going through Geninda's testimony, and yes, it was just at the very beginning. I think it will take a little bit of time, because Geninda is like the head of this cold case unit, and it looks like his whole unit has been on the stand so far. And there's a lot that I think the defense will want to clarify, because it seems like there's so many twists and turns, and it looks like the buck stopped with him. Yeah, he is the head of the court case unit, so the buck seems to have stopped with him on many occasions. I'm sure he has a lot of questions to answer to just give a lot of clarity to the court. So let's hear your thoughts. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. Comment in the comment section down below, and like and share. I can't wait to see you again soon. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate your time. Bye-bye.